Lead pipes are leaving us for good. Rochester Public Works is planning to update any remaining lines in the city after the Biden administration announced the infrastructure needs to be replaced within the next decade. KIMT News 3's Maureen Dudley is sharing how Rochester Public Utilities is working to boost water quality in our area.
The Biden administration recently announced that in 10 years, lead pipes across the nation will be no longer in use. I spoke with RPU about where the lead pipe situation is here in Rochester. Currently in the Med City, Rochester Public Utilities says out of 42,000 homes, only about 225 have lead service lines.
We've always replaced lead services where we've identified them through construction projects. So we've always been replacing services as we find them. Now we'll proactively work with each one of these customers to get those lead services removed within 10 years.
According to the Minnesota Department of Public Health, lead in drinking water can cause health issues like decreased attention spans in children and increased risks of high blood pressure in adults.
No lead is safe in water, and RPU is very committed to water quality. Our water source is lead-free, so lead gets picked up when it hits service lines, potentially that have lead, or lead fixtures inside their home.
RPU says it checks the water in 50 homes with lead pipes every 3 years to make sure the levels stay below the action level of 15 parts per billion.
I think it's a great thing. I think it gives us a timeline. 10 years doesn't seem like a lot of time, but for where we're sitting with 225, I have no doubt that we'll get that done within 10 years.
Right now, staff aren't sure how much the project will cost, but say they are working to get the money necessary to reach their goal.
RPU will actively seek all federal and state funding opportunities that we can get and pass that on to the customers to get that lead services replaced.
Rochester Public Utilities is currently working on its lead replacement plan. The timeline to remove lead pipes starts in 3 years. In Rochester, Maureen Dudley, KIMT News 3.
RPU plans to contact impacted homeowners over the next few weeks.